use real
Gamescom is in
war
full
footage
swing,
and
which
then
means we
use it
have more
for
2019 Gamescom award winners. Let's hear it for
gaming
Best
advertising.
Action
Very
Adventure
good.
Game, Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game, Doom Eternal from ZeniMax. Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War Mobile Edition from Handy Games. Best Racing Game is Grid from Koch Media. Best Sports Game, Roller Champions from Ubisoft. Best Simulation Game, Planet Zoo from Frontier. Best Strategy Game, Desperados 3 from THQ Nordic. Best Family Game, Concrete Genie from Sony. Best Role-Playing Game, Wasteland 3 from Koch Media. And Best PC Game is Ghost Recon Breakpoint from Ubisoft. Yeah, let's hear it for the winners. There we go, there we go. Congratulations to all of those Gamescom award winners. As Jeff said, IGN will be live all week long, and we've got you covered for all your Gamescom 2019 needs.
Gamescom is the biggest gaming event on Earth, with over 350,000 fans attending from all over the world. But if you're not one of them, don't worry, because IGN has you covered. Starting Tuesday, IGN is bringing you a week of live coverage from Hall 7, streaming exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of gaming, and it all starts Tuesday on IGN at Gamescom Now.
That about does it for me tonight, but like that wonderful video just said, we will be live on IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all the winners. There are more awards, I think, coming from the fans on IGN this weekend. All right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. To talk about all things Modern Warfare, please welcome Dino from Infinity Ward. Dino, good to see you, man. Thanks for making the trip out to Germany.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you're on brand, and this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's a reimagined Modern Warfare, right?
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward, is that it is a reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise. So it's still Modern Warfare through and through, complete with some familiar characters as well, but the overall narrative and the single-player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit in a present day.
Okay. You guys had the multiplayer reveal a couple of weeks ago. Lots of news around that. Tell us, what's the focus of MP for MW this year?
So first of all, we were just blown away by the reaction from the fans and the players. Yeah. Our overall goal this year for MP was to create the ultimate multiplayer playground. So we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes of experiences. We've got our smaller, tighter, fast and frenetic 2v2 maps. We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps. And we've also got experiences on our larger scale maps that are going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing crossplay as well, right?
Yes, we are indeed. So we've actually had a lot of questions from the community about how crossplay works. Yeah. In a nutshell, you'll be able to play console to console and console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend on PC that you want to play with, right, you guys can play together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so across everything, it's all going to work.
Absolutely.
All right. You also had a fun mode that I got to play back in May at the studio, 2v2 gunfight, which is like, tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of fun.
That's right. It is
fast-paced.
It is a ton of fun. It's fast. It's frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from Game Informer took down some other journalists. I don't think we compete against some of these Courage or those guys, but it's
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was going to say,
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun mode, and I understand that you guys are going to be. We know you're doing a beta in September, but
yes, we are.
I hear there might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, yes, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the PlayStation booth.
Okay.
And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot of feedback from the fans as well as test crossplay, we're doing an early test, and we've partnered with PlayStation to have an open 2v2 alpha that's going to start this Friday, August 23rd.
Okay, this Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on PlayStation 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we will check it out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and I understand we got a little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a trailer along with me so that people can see what's coming up.
All right, see all the maps and everything in the alpha. Thanks so much, Dino.
Thank you very much,
Call
Jeff.
of Duty Modern Warfare.
moving.
Got it.
Play the alpha exclusively on PS4. For the players.
Now, you know, I've spent a lot of time around game developers during the final hours of development on their games, and sometimes you just can't do anything but think about finishing your game, and you can't travel anywhere, you're focused in the studio. But now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title, but that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look at this.
Hideo Kojima is not here with us tonight. Unfortunately, he was informed he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept any awards.
I brought an early gift. Please enjoy.
The one and only Hideo Kojima.
Industry icon.
Fantastic.
Such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart.
I'd do anything for this guy, for real.
Oh yeah.
Gamescom, stand on your feet. He's here, the one and only Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima, it is such an honor to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up this.
ゲームズコム5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
It's great to have you back, and everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening here live.
デスストランディングですね、今、追い込みのすごい忙しい時期で、本当は現場を離れるのは良くないんですけども、皆さんに会いたいので、頑張ってきました。
Death Stranding is in the final, really crunch time of development stage, and I shouldn't actually be here, but I really wanted to meet you all, so I came to Germany.
Mr. Kojima, always here for his fans and for us, which is so amazing. So, Mr. Kojima, we know that you're, as you said, just about finishing up the game, and everyone's very curious. The whole world is curious what you can tell us about this game and what you want to share tonight with all of us. So, what can you tell us about what you want to introduce?
ですね、デスストランディングは、全く新しい、オープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいものを作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Death Stranding is a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new, and I hope that everyone will like it.
で今日はですね、コミコンでハートマンのキャラ紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show a new character at Comic-Con, today I would like to introduce more new characters today.
はい、まずどうぞ。はい。
Let's look at the first one.
Okay, let's take a look at the first character from Mr. Kojima.
I see the stuff. 2000 walking. Mama, Margaret Qualley. I don't remember what Margaret Qualley's from those usually. Yeah, the alien baby there. The whole whale thing from, I guess I'll find the Phantom Pain. Leaking floor.
Don't worry, Sam.
Yeah, having a problem breathing, I'm guessing, or he's scared.
Glad you made it.
Maybe she's like symbiotic with alien.
What the?
A lot of alien references in this.
There she's down.
One of those emitting lights.
Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's using the
She's their
mother
daughter.
to help feed the baby, much like an umbilical cord.
I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me.
I feel like this is gonna be too
Not
smart.
like the other
It's
people.
either gonna be too weird or too smart for like
You can see it, right?
casual Metal Gear fans who only like it for the action game stealth. I still don't know about the gameplay. The gameplay could still be bad, even though Kojima's really good
Now you
at
know why I
creating good
can't
gameplay
wait.
scenarios. Logo for Hero Productions.
まあマーガレットさん演じるママの登場シーンですこれは。
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
デス・ストランディングにはすごくユニークなキャラがいっぱい登場して、メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がっているお話です。
So there are a lot of characters appear in Death Stranding, and each unique character has like a sub-story from apart from the main story.
でママは、お腹の赤ちゃんがこの世に生まれずあの世に生まれてあの世にいる赤ちゃんとへその緒でつながって一緒に暮らしているっていう設定のキャラです。
So Mama's setting is that her baby was born unfortunately on the other side and not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the umbilical cord. So that's why she can't. That's how they kind of exist.
自分の、死んだ赤ちゃんと死の世界でつながってそこから動けないというちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクターです。
So she has a sad background where she can't move because her baby is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
はい、ではもう次行きましょう。
I have another one to see. Show
Another
you.
one? Okay, let's check it out. We got a lot of stuff for you.
Is the real person's name Deadman or Bridge Baby?
There? Little help? Okay, sir. Remove the pod and connect it to that
There's
incubator.
definitely Japanese anime influence with Lou's odd-shaped characters. This could end up being like a Final Fantasy Spirits Within where people don't enjoy it. But it makes the company look pretty bad. Yeah, Kojima probably has a lot of money. I mean, I can't
10.
really say for sure. Don't quote me on it.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BT.
This is probably inspired by the plot of Beyond Two Souls.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions
Japan and the
inside
Afterlife.
a still
Oh.
mother's womb.
Guessing that Bridge Baby guy's a hologram.
BBs need to
There's
believe
tell-
that they're in
tell-
one at all times
capability
to
to
function
face through
properly.
things.
However, we can
Is
only
this a
maintain
Toro?
this
I didn't
deception
even
for
notice.
so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Note City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks
I
happy.
feel like only want to watch Pacific Rim because of Totoro. I've always thought the second movie was pretty epic. I don't know if about Pacific
You should
Rim
remember
3 will
that
ever get made.
BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its Steel Mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand.
So you're basically on a quest to like save all these creatures I'm guessing on Earth.
As we expand
Maybe
the
there'll be
timeline
less somebody
and
in the
recover more
story.
past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
There'll be a lot less shooting in this. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, most people play it. Death Stranding, I want Life is Strange, Death Stranding. I know Stranding.
デッドマン、デルトロ監督が演じるデッドマンと、BB の紹介です。
That was an introduction of Dead Man played by Guillermo del Toro, and also introduction of BB.
今までサムが胸に抱いて、BB ポットに入れて、連れて歩いてる、その赤ちゃんですけど、これが何なのかという皆さん分からなかったんですけど、大体この登場シーンを見たら分かると思います。
Now you saw the video explaining what BB was about, and you saw that Sam always had this baby in his pod, and wondering what it was about. So that gives a great explanation of it.
あの世とつながった BB とサムがつながることで BT が見える。でただ彼はこっちの世界に帰ってこれないというすごい悲しい設定ですね。
So it's again another kind of a sad story that Sam has with the BB, because the BB is connected to the world of the dead, and that allows the connection between BB and Sam so that the Sam could see the BTs.
で皆さんはサムとなって BB と共に、旅を続けるっていうことなんで。BB とサムの関係っていうのもストーリーの肝になります。
So
ゲ
you
ーム
will,
プレイの肝にもなります。
so you will kind of have this journey with the baby together, and you will have attachment and more connection, and that will be the part of the gameplay.
Wow. Well, it's pretty amazing to see the level that you're thinking of the two worlds, everything coming together. It's amazing. Well, Mr. Kojima, I think everyone here is excited to see characters, but I don't know about you, but wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding? Not time for that, right?
あのですね、ゲームプレイは TGS で見せようかなと思ってました。
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、
I think that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest
こんだけ言うんで皆さんもこんなに熱いんで。
cheer Jeff
ちょっと
Keighley
だ
has
けお
ever
見せし
gotten
ます
for his life, saying
Jeff,
that
since
they want
it's,
Death Stranding.
Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
で、ゲームプレイちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
And of course, there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that star that appears.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に見ましょう。
Let's look at it together.
All right, here we go. The first gameplay, Death Stranding.
How many more games is Cameroon gonna do? Waking up animation.
Just a little longer. get it moving. Nothing in the tank.
Can't hear us. I can tell if he's urinating or not. Let me see.
Over here! I'm Sam! Hey!
I was wondering if the star he was mentioning was going to be Kiefer Sutherland again. I wonder who's going to be.
Anybody hear me?
Mark Hamill will also be big. The voice actor. Kevin Conroy. I don't even know if Kojima knows Kevin Conroy. Patrick Stewart. Ian McKellen. Interesting games to figure out what I'm right about. I guess the sci-fi behind the ladder is good, but I don't know how it is gameplay wise.
How you doing, Sam?
Delivering cargo. You the delivery dude?
Who's that? Jeremy Irons?
About giving up on you. Good job, man. Good job. Not that I'm surprised. I mean, you're you, right? About time I hopped on the whole chiral network bandwagon, am I right? Join the UCA and all that. You can help me do that, yeah?
That's Jeff Keighley. Nobody knows who that is. Sounds like Troy Baker. Jeff, please.
Thank you, Sam.
Brandon Roof? Or whoever the heck the current Superman is?
I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail.
This is a really bad digital rendering. Right? Ben Affleck? Who the heck is this guy?
You can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but
Maybe I got the audio going. I can figure it out.
connection, something.
Is it actually Jeff Keighley?
Please access delivery terminal for further information. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you. Kindly.
Come back to it. Weapons restrictions lifted.
This is Matthew Mercer. Babysitter Simulator. Babysitter's Club. That's a very appropriate way to how to play the game. Snake, snake, snake.
Yeah, I'm in the game!
ジェフにカメオで出ていただきました。声は違いますけどね。
The voice is different, but we asked Jeff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked to be in the game. Matthew Mercer actually does the voice of the character that I play in the game. And I know there are a bunch of cameos in the game as well from friends of yours. Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see there. I know it's a new style of game. And you've talked about, the Strand genre, and I think it's very important for people to see. There are a lot of hints there about the type of game that you're going to allow people to play.
まだちょっと言えないんですけど、皆さんサムとなって、分断された街。
So they actually put Jeff Keighley in the game. That's not going to work in Japan, and people in the U.S. are not going to buy the game that has Jeff Keighley in it. So that's interesting money down the toilet. Well, it's all on Sony anyway. This seems very sci-fi. They could have made it even more One Piece-like by having a teapot called whatever. Not David Lynch. So he Stardust in the game. His character. Let's see what it reads. Can't hear the audio, then I mute it. Well, the audio went down my desktop.
おしっこをしてましたけど。
About the urine part, I have to say.
夜の深い時間なんでいいと思いますけど。
It's late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
前を見ようとカメラを回しても。サムは絶対見せないです。
So if you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
And also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that. Like
ファンの方は安心してください。
Like if people are near you, so don't worry, Norman fans, you won't have to be, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、皆さんをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon, but also it could kind of it will be a kind of one of the key, and you'll find out later.
おしっこするとキノコが出ましたけど、みんなでおしっこをかけるといいことが起こります。
You saw the mushroom growing, so if everyone kind of does it at the same spot, you will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
メインは世界をつないでいくっていう。
The main part is to connect the world together.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, it's so amazing to get a little insight into your mind between those clips and the gameplay. I think everyone's trying to piece together how this all fits together. But it's amazing stuff. Now I know we have some
So
photos.
that was very good investigative journalism by Jeff Keighley.
You wouldn't even tell me what we were doing, but you're like,
Him
come down to San
getting
Diego, sit here
blocking
and put
stuff
dots
with
on
the
my face. They
urine,
did the full scan.
very
I was there
interesting.
the same day that Nicholas went in Refn.
I think this he videotaped Jeff Keighley because he gave him the award at the Game Awards.
You were gonna do it, you're like, trust me, Jeff. I'm like, okay,
So
sure. And
he'll
then
block
I
the
find out I'm lewd
whole
in
thing where he
Stan.
blocks the camera while he's peeing, and he won't do it in front of friends. And the fact that he does. You have to do it for mushrooms and all this stuff. A lot of stuff with the pee involved. Peeing simulator. Very Kojima-ish. People might actually buy this game. I just say no one's gonna buy because Jeff Keighley's in it, but like, all this thought he put into the urinating in the game, it seems very Kojima-ish in terms of gameplay. It could be very interesting.
Apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really say who yet, but there are many people in cameos.
Mr. Kojima, thank you so much for coming all this way to share a little bit more of Death Stranding with us. What do you guys think? Pretty insane, right? Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait long because you guys are on track for the game to come out this November, right? Excellent. All right, Mr. Kojima, thank you so much.
The Sony booth and the signing session?
Yes, that's right. And Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing session here at Gamescom, right? And that'll be...
one more thing, sorry.
今日ここで発表しなかった、サムが何をすべきか、プレイヤーが何をするかっていうのを簡単に分かるようなブリーフィングの映像もブースで流しますので。
At the Sony booth,
時間のある方。
you'll see more about like the briefing. The reason why Sam has to do this, the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
で、それを見ると先ほどのジェフのビデオがより分かりやすく。
And if you see that,
何をしてるかが分かって。
you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a briefing scene at the Sony booth. Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing, and I can't tell you how much we all appreciate you coming all the way from Tokyo just as you're finishing the game, to be here for me, to be here for the fans. Give it up, Mr. Kojima. He's just finishing the game.
Jeff Keighley said he was there for him.
Thank you so much.
I mean, Jeff Keighley pretty much sold the game with all the urine analysis in the game. His poop winning and the fan pains. I guess he did urine in this. A lot of interesting stuff like that in the game.
Do you guys have fun?
Hopefully it's Jello will be interesting.
All right, well, I gotta say,
They go on to the next game. We're just gonna stop it right here. I gotta do stuff. And,
I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank
I don't know what you're gonna top.
Messi for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los Angeles to produce this with me. We will see you guys, of course, this December. The Game Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Much more information coming soon. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys and some big new announcements, so stay tuned for that. But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you in December at the Game Awards. Good night.
Game Awards, 5th anniversary. Interesting. Do more stuff. There's an interesting partnership between Keighley and Kojima.